How many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you are asking me, if you are asking me about Muslims illegal immigration, none, not even one, will come to Poland. Not even one if it's illegal. We took over 2 million Ukrainians who are working, who are peaceful in Poland. We will not receive even one Muslim because this is what we promised.
But I asked not about illegal
failed.
immigrants, I asked about refugees. And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that you're racist. You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Of course, because this is what our people are expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why our government was elected. But this is why Poland is so safe. This is the reason why we had not even one terrorist attack. Look at the streets in Poland. And we can be called populists, nationalists, racists. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. You don't have a country if you don't have borders. Apparently, there are European countries that deeply understand this, and then there are dumb countries like ours. That was a clip of a Polish member of parliament, Dominik Tajicki. He was being interviewed there by Channel 4's Kathy Newman. How many refugees has Poland taken? 0. You're proud of that? Well, we've had 0 refugees and 0 attacks. Now, is he right about that? Is that fake news? Well, let's go ahead on over here to the global terrorist attacks being tracked by the University of Maryland's START database. Fewer attacks, more attacks, total number of attacks since 2012. Okay, so let's go ahead and search here. I think Poland's in, you can see here there are some countries that have, big bright red circles. Obviously, places where there's chaos and major disruption throughout the country. Europe seen its fair share of horrible terror attacks here. But if we zoom in and we clarify the map here, wow, you'll see that there is just a giant blank area over Poland. Poland has had, according to the University of Maryland, 0 attacks. 0. Here they show, sort of where in Germany's had quite a few attacks. Germany, France has had quite a few attacks. England's had quite a few attacks. Here's Poland, a big whopping goose egg. That is because Poland protects its borders. We're keeping Poland great and Christian, says the member of parliament. Same member of parliament, the Conservative MP, was interviewed. Television journalist Tim Sebastian confronted him over the number of women's shelters in Poland. We're keeping Poland Christian and great. Boy, that would be refreshing to hear. This guy is unbelievably based. They wanted to get rid of all of the communist judges, so you could imagine your country used to be owned by, owned and controlled by the Soviet Union. So they want to get rid of these socialist-era judges removed in the 1990s. There are about 19% that are still left. Not even one should be there, this man says. This is what we promised the Polish people. He claimed the government is only targeting communist judges, not all judges. He added that he doesn't care about George Soros. I care about the Poles. Tajicki kept on using communist to describe the Polish system, even though Poland, an independent nation, was never part of the USSR and was a socialist country. Yeah, these people are communists, idiot. Send them back. Poland MP hails zero tolerance migrant policy. No way anyone would enter Poland. Good. As the same member of the Polish parliament. And it's like, what is so wrong? Like, what is so wrong with wanting a secure border? What happens when you don't have a secure border? Well, this, according to the Miami Herald, growing number of people at the U.S. border are on the terrorist watch list. According to Department of Homeland Security, number of people on terrorist watch list stopped at southern border has risen. Since the year 2023, 160 migrants whose identities match those on the list have been stopped trying to cross into Mexico. But what happens? They get released into the country. Border Patrol released a migrant on the terror watch list. And ICE faced information sharing challenges planning. So this is a Homeland Security report about taking a terrorist and then releasing him into the interior of the country. They knew he was a terrorist, and then they just let him go. There's the report. Read and weep. The guy's right. The guy's literally right. So, yeah. Do you want your country to look like that? Or do you want your country to look, I don't know, like this? Or like this? Or like this? Or, I mean, even this is unacceptable right here. Plenty of what you would call global terrorist attacks here in the United States. So, if you don't want that, well, then don't let terrorists into your country. The Polish president, President Duda, snapped against Zelensky and his plot to drag the entire world into World War III. The Poles are getting based here, baby. Check this out.
Tak z tonącym. My jesteśmy tym, który ratuje. Jak jest tonący, każdy, kto kiedykolwiek brał udział w ratowaniu tonącego, czy każdy, kto kiedykolwiek uczył się o tym, co dzieje się w tej sytuacji, wie o tym, że człowiek tonący jest niesłychanie niebezpieczny, ponieważ może pociągnąć w głębiny. Ma siłę niewyobrażalną na skutek obawy osobistej, wpływu adrenaliny i może po prostu utopić ratującego. Chwyta się wszystkiego, mówi się przecież w przysłowiu, tonący brzytwy się chwyta. Rzeczywiście tonący chwyta się wszystkiego, czego się da. Trochę to jest taka sytuacja, jak dzisiaj między Polską a Ukrainą. Czy trzeba działać tak, żeby się obronić przed uczynieniem nam szkody przez tonącego? Oczywiście, że musimy tak działać, żeby się obronić przed uczynieniem nam szkody przez tonącego, bo jak tonący doprowadzi do szkody i nas utopi, to nie dostanie pomocy. W związku z powyższym to my musimy...
So this president is saying there, being interviewed in New York after the United Nations, Ukraine is a drowning man. You must protect yourself from the drowning man. They're filled with adrenaline. They're drowning. They'll do anything. They'll pull you down with them. And they'll pull down the whole rest of the world. Ooh, baby. Based Poles, man. Not supposed to say that. Not supposed to say this. The globalists want open borders. They want open immigration. They wish to collapse our societies, to create digital currencies, to control us, to effectively destroy the systems that keep our societies nice and peaceful, and that chaos will allow them to seize total control. And of course, they're for the destruction of Christianity as well. And so, rock on, Poland. Man, can you send some politicians over here? Please? It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe to end communism, just like they did in Poland. See ya.